So the big question is this: how do most agents who struggle to get the information that most successful agents hoard to themselves grow and prosper without this information? That's the big question, and this video cast is the answer. Welcome to Real Estate Rockstars. I'm your host, Pat Hyben. Congratulations to the following brokers: Ameriteam Realty, Dunes Properties, Impact Real Estate, Long and Foster. Yeah, that's a big one. 11,000 agents. Plum Tree Realty, Real Estate Professionals, Realty Ohio, Remax Advantage, Remax Essential, and Agent Strong all have taken action and negotiated steep discounts on Rebus University's award-winning courses for all of their agents. If you want unpublished pricing for all of your agents like these brokers have done, go to hybendigital.com/teams or simply pick up the phone and text or call Catherine Brower at 843-749-9900. And now, for the review of the day. I got another review from Martin Bozak on the Certified Listing Agent course on Rebus University. This is great content. It provides me, a new agent, what to say and do during a listing appointment and how to maintain control of that appointment. 5 stars, Martin Bozak. Keep the comments coming, guys. I love them. And remember, I eat feedback for breakfast, so give me a 1-star review if you want, or a 5-star review if you want. I don't care. And the more reviews we get, the better guests we get. So please, subscribe first and then leave us a review or wherever you're listening. All right, Rockstar Nation, got a great returning guest. Mrs. Tori Toth is on the line. Last time she came, we were talking all about the nitty-gritty of staging, staging houses and all that stuff, which I don't want to repeat. I don't want to have people on the show that are going to talk in cliches of things we've already spoken about and things you guys probably already know about. And Tori is massively making a name for herself, when it comes to video, when it comes to popularizing yourself as an attractive character, as Russell Brunson would call it, a somebody as an agent that people look to, right? A brand, right? Branding yourself. She's created a document called 100 Ideas for Real Estate Pros for videos to give you guys guides as to, what to video and how to video it, so you don't just sit there and go, hi, it's me, good morning, right? I'm sitting on my bed, I'm waking up. Basically a how-to guide 1 through 100 on things that you can video, and we're going to leave that in the free gift section. But nonetheless, we're going to dig deep down into how real estate agents can make more money with videos. So without further ado, Tori, welcome back to Real Estate Rockstars.
Hi, Pat. Thanks for having me. Love it here.
Hey, Tori, why don't you kind of give everybody a little bio on you so they can get to know you better?
Oh, boy, the bio. So I opened up my home staging business in New York City back in 2009. It was called Stylish Stagers, Inc. I loved it. I loved being an entrepreneur, but I knew I wanted to do more and not just be hitting the pavement every day and going into houses and seeing everyone. So in 2012, we got hit with Superstorm Sandy, and I had to take a step back from my business and really refocus what I wanted to do. And I found an online home organizing course. And I was like, wow, imagine if I could do that with home staging. So that prompted me to write the best-selling book, Feel at Home, Home Staging Secrets, for a quick and easy sell, and create the online home staging video course called the Stage to Sell Strategy that helps home sellers prepare their homes for sale online with my expertise. So I've been using video in my business since 2010. In my past life, before I was a stager, I was a TV reporter. So yes, I do have some expertise behind that. But I really started leveraging YouTube to build my brand and build my business. And for the past 8 years, I've been implementing video across my company, whether it's selling a product, whether it's showing a how-to video. And my peers have taken note in that, and they want to know how to do it themselves now.
That's awesome. So we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out today. So, one of the things that I struggle with now, lucky for me, I guess, and now I still struggle today with Real Estate Rockstars and Rebus University and, trying to be an attractive character online. I just got back from a ClickFunnels conference, and one of my takeaways from ClickFunnels was, I need to be live more, right? I need to be on Facebook Live answering questions. I need to be, people want to see me on the Instagram story, right? Constantly, like what I'm doing every day. And, in the past, I've always felt like, I'm just not that guy, right? Like, and I know it's a generation thing because I know my kids could do it. So I have that mental struggle, and I'm going to get over that mental struggle. It's not a problem. What advice do you have for agents, right, that might be in a different generation that are like, yeah, I'm not trying to be on video all the time, right? That's not me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, besides the fact of the 3 little words, just do it, whether you realize it or not, you're already, visible. So the only question out there is, do you want people forming their perception? Do you want other people showing off their perceptions of you, or do you want to be able to tell the story and form the perceptions about you and actually direct the story? People want to see behind the scenes. People want to see the humanizing side of a company, of a business, of a brand. So that's where video is going these days, and why so many people are looking at Instagram stories, Facebook stories, and lives, because we're able to get that compelling information from a real life person to then decide if we want to buy or not.
Yeah, right. And, I had a guy basically tell me at this ClickFunnels, I told him that same limiting belief, right? I don't want to be that guy, right? I don't want to be on video all the time. He said, well, that's okay. Do you want to make money or not?
Yeah.
Is it really boiled down to that?
It does. There's a small business trends. They've released a statistic out there. By 2019, global consumer internet video traffic will account for 80% of all consumer internet traffic. So basically, a video is what's going to set your company apart and is what's going to make somebody want to interact with you, either hire you to represent their home or, purchase a product, whatever the case may be. But that's where it's going.
Like, still photos are dead. I mean, if you look at the evolution of Instagram, which is basically only in the last 12 months has this evolution taken place, right? With the Instagram stories. For years, I've just been posting, episode with Tori Toth, number 521. This person graduated from our certified listing agent program at Rebus University, and they're like, no. Almost all the traffic now on Instagram is going to the stories, which are like the Snapchat, right? They're deleted at the end of the day, and they're dumb stuff like, what Pat is doing today. And I'm not always dumb, obviously, because tons of people.
Yeah, but you can save the stories now. I've used my stories on occasion inside my blog posts. So when you're creating video, you're creating reusable content. That's the way I like to see it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just got to think like that. It's like someone said to me, like, Pat, you got 700 episodes of Real Estate Rockstars. Why don't you just have someone go back and find the meat and potatoes of some articles and just post them online, help people out. And I'm like, yeah, how simple. I have all that stuff in the vault on being unused. So let's talk about some of these. So you got 100 ways of real estate agents can get more business by videos. Let's talk about some of the best ones. What are some of the best ones on here of what real estate agents can use to make more money?
So I think one of the simplest things is, we're being inundated with questions every day, and so it's just doing the frequently asked questions. You already know the answers. You're already answering them, whether it be a written format or over the phone. So why not stick a camera in front of your face and put a story behind it and be able to answer those questions? And as people are looking for those frequently asked questions on your website, they get to know, like, and trust you more because you're in front of the camera and they can see who you really are. Other ones too, market reports. What's the market like? Why do you love what you do? Tell more about yourself, why you're in it, why this neighborhood is so important to you, or share some of, your local favorites. That's always a good one too when people are moving in from outside the neighborhood. Those videos usually tend to pop up first because they want to explore the neighborhood. And if you're one of the only real estate agents doing that in your neighborhood, then guess what? You're on their radar right away. Also, too, like 5 things you need to know before you sell your home, or prepping tips, or even what you should know as a first-time home buyer, or what to bring at closing. So many people kind of, understand the overall process of selling a home, but it is very stressful. People are scared of it, and it's your job as a real estate agent to put these videos together honestly and be able to just drop down the curtain, be able to show them exactly the process, how it works, so they're not as scared, and it's an easier transaction for everyone involved.
Okay. Excellent. What else? Give me some more. Let's say someone's driving their car and they want to, and all of a sudden they're listening to these. They're like, damn, Tori's spitting some value bombs here. Let me pull over the car and write down some more ideas of things that I can create video content for that is going to get me more business. What are some other ideas?
Of course, open houses. You can do the behind the scenes tour. I mean, at that
like
one,
that.
you don't even have to be on camera. Just turn your camera around and shoot the house.
Dig it. I like that.
And you're just talking on the camera, so people don't have to see you. You don't need your makeup and hair done. You can teach. You're not only teaching consumers and showing how-tos and stuff like that, but you can also be doing videos to help teach your team members your own systems and processes for your own business. So you're not constantly there trying to help that new person interact with your team and how you want to see it done. So you can put video on the business side of things as well for you. You can also recruit new agents with videos. So in an email, like you could send a generic.
So let's slow this down. So okay, so how do we do this recruiting new agents? Because I think everybody, whether they're listening and want to build a team, whether they're a broker and they want to build an office, how would I recruit new agents via email?
So you can send a generic automated email to agents who deal with your office right now, and just say thanks for working with us, and put a quick video together saying thank you so much, I appreciate you. Maybe ask them if they like to schedule a lunch to chat just more about the industry and how maybe more you guys can work together. Or if you do a lot of training, great training inside your office, put that on the video as well, so they can benefit from that training as well, and it gives them a way to actually sign up into your own email list.
Wow. Yeah. No, that's great. That's all good stuff, right? I mean, providing that you fast forward or clip, right? You're not sitting there waiting for the training, right? Like that's not I'm doing that with my content, right? You want to get right to the meat and potatoes so that people watch it, they're getting the good stuff. And that leads me to another question, which is, like, what are the don'ts? We're going to talk about the do's in a minute. What are the don'ts for real estate agents to don't do regarding videos?
Oh, boy. That's a stumpy question. Let me think here. I would definitely say don't just walk around with your video and provide shaky video to people, because they're not going to want to see that. And I wouldn't necessarily give a million statistics out all the time. I think you need to be able to humanize yourself and show more of your favorite restaurant in the neighborhood, or where you like to take your kids to the park or play with them. So it needs to have a combination of, yes, I'm an expert in real estate, but then I also love my neighborhood, and this is why you need to use
What do you
me.
think about the word toolbox? What is a toolbox? A toolbox is a box full of tools that you use to build something great. At Real Estate Rockstars, we've created our own free toolbox. So everybody that comes on the show as a guest brings a tool with them, and we plow them all into this toolbox, and we give it away for our viewing audience to basically use as they wish. Everything we put in there is an actionable item that can be downloaded, can be printed, can be used immediately. And we got things like scripts and dialogues, checklists for teams, checklists to keep agents accountable, referral forms that are filled out at settlement to get referrals by your buyers and sellers. Everything you could think of that you could use on a regular basis about real estate is included in this toolbox. And it's helping agents worldwide sell more houses and make their jobs a lot easier and processes much more efficient. And the thing is, it's absolutely free. All you got to do is go to hibandigital.com/toolbox or text the word toolbox to 444-999. That's toolbox 444-999. Do it now. Obviously, you don't want to you don't want to be drunk posting. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? But we might as well say it. You don't want to be, some people, obviously, they just like to post, like,
at the end of the day,
time for a drink, time for a drink or something like that. I mean, is that okay? Is that not okay? I mean,
that depends on who your clientele is. If you're going after the bachelor pad, the bachelor pad lifestyle and the millennials who are out drinking, yeah, why not say, hey, look at my favorite watering hole, I'm about to go here after work for drinks or something like that. But overall, you need to have a strategy kind of behind your videos and behind the message, because you are an entrepreneur, you're a small business owner, you're a brand, right? So we don't want to
you could play it. You could be like, hey, I might be doing a shot of Fireball. Pop, ooh, that was good. But listen, I am going to be done at 8:30 tonight because I have 6 appointments tomorrow, and I got clients go first or something like that, right? You're like you want to tie it back into real estate, and that you're a responsible real estate agent, right?
Yeah, you always want to try and tie it back into real estate agent, and try and put a call to action on it too. So what should they do next? Should they call you? Should they go to your website? Should they
call me to buy or sell a house? I will be on point tomorrow morning or whatever. Yeah.
or call me and check to see if I am.
Yeah, yeah. Well, make sure you wake me up. Okay, so now let's talk about the do's, right? What are some tips, some advice as far as what agents can do in their videos? Like, any specific advice, Tori, you could give us, like lighting, horizontal, vertical, stuff like that. What are those specifics,
Yeah. So whenever possible, shoot in vertical. I know you guys are always on the run, so usually what you're going to be shooting with is your iPhone, which is comparable to having an actual professional quality video camera with you.
Why am I going vertical versus horizontal?
Because if you've seen in the Facebook feeds and stuff like that, people that go vertical have these two sides on either side of the video that are either black or are just dead screen. So you're not actually creating that full width. And let's say you're doing a Facebook Live.
So you're saying, wait a minute, are you saying do vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal.
Okay, so you want horizontal.
You want horizontal, not vertical. A lot of people will just shoot it vertical.
Yeah, because it's easy to hold your phone that way. That's where the numbers are. It's not natural to have your phone horizontal for most people. So you want to flip it horizontal, and then it fills the screen that way.
Yeah, it fills the screen in Facebook Live, but then additionally, you can then take that Facebook Live and put it on a YouTube channel, and the frames are going to be comparable. If you do it vertical, then they're not going to be, and you're going to have to use some type of a slide or some type of a background in your video if you wanted to transfer your, let's say, Facebook Live over to your YouTube video. Instagram stories and Facebook stories, they are vertical. Okay. So
oh, that's good to know. Instagram
there's no going around
and
that.
Facebook stories can be vertical.
Yes.
Okay.
They can be vertical. Facebook Live stories, if you just for a little more confusing information here, that can go vertical. I mean, that can go horizontal.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, and play around with it, guys. See how it comes out. A lot of people are doing them on their computers anyways, so it doesn't matter. Tori, let's talk about some technology, right? Some apps and some software and some things, whether they're paid or whether they're free. Can you give us some advice on what we should be using that is going to help us edit the videos faster, that is going to help us, you know, put cool filters or whatever your favorites are? What are your favorites?
Yeah, so I like Ripple, R-I-P-L, Animoto.
Tell me about Ripple. Tell me, what's Ripple? What does it do?
Ripple is like more of a slideshow than anything else. So you can animate text and slides and some video, if they're short videos, into one whole edited piece that's short. But it's usually effective. Animoto too, I know a lot of real estate agents use that already, but that's another one that, again, it's combining all three of those things to create one solid, compelling video.
Animoto.
Animoto, iMovie, of course. If you're an iPhone user, that's free, and you could just basically, if you don't want to go live. Oh, and let me say this too: for those who are scared to do Facebook Live, you can go live privately, so nobody sees it but you. And then, if you do a good job, you can make it public.
What? What? Tell me about this.
Yeah. So really, it's just a setting. When you're about to go live, who do you want to see it? Do you want to just see it yourself? Do you want just your friends to see it, or do you want it to be public? So you choose whatever setting you're most comfortable with, and if it's your first live and you're just testing it out, put it on the private me setting. This way, you're the only one who sees the video, and then you can delete it if you want, or then you could put it out there for the world to see.
That's going in, but it doesn't show up as live, right? Or does it? When you release it, does it still say live?
It won't show up as live, but I don't know the number on that, but I have to be honest with you, most people see the videos after they're live.
Yeah, they must do the algorithms. Yeah, I know that is. I know Facebook, they really, 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 really want people to be live as much as possible. I mean, I think that's where they're going. They know, right? They know the future of social media and the future of how things are sold and where things are going and the trends. And the trends are really going away from having a photo album online to just being live. It almost becomes like a new form of telephone, right? I think in Facebook's mind and Instagram stories mind and all that, they're going to get into the communication business, like outdo the telephone, so that if you know, like I'll give you an example. Like we're talking on Zoom, right?
Yep.
And I've got several appointments today on Zoom, and I'm telling people, hey, look, I'm going to be on Zoom all day. Come on in, right? It's kind of like it's kind of like saying I'm going to have my phone on all day. Call me, right? But they could actually go in, they're scheduling times. You just pop in my Zoom room, right? And I think Facebook ultimately wants to be that, and Instagram too, which is owned by Facebook, where you're just live all the time. And it's like, hey, hey, Tori, what's going on? Or you'll be like, I'll be live from 2 to 8 today. Pop in and see me. It looks like I have a spot around 4. Hey, Tori, how's it going? And it's face-to-face. We communicate, whatever. And you can do that watch it, which sounds freaky, but that's the world we're in, a reality TV world where people are watching other people, right? That whole voyeurism is like here to stay and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, is it okay if people watch us? Yeah, I don't give a shit, right? I'm I'm trying to build an audience here. You can listen. We're not going to talk about any insider trading stuff. I'm not trying to hide anything. I just think that that's where it's going.
It is, and you can have those conversations one-on-one on Facebook, but then you can also, again, as you were saying, when you're live in the Facebook stories, and even, I believe, in groups in other places, they're testing all this out, but you can invite other people as they're watching you to actually come on and have a discussion with you. So it's
if you
really
want it to be
cool,
private, call me. God forbid, right? Call me on my landline, right? Otherwise, I'm just live, I think that's where it's going. I think as agents, we need to know that, right? And I mean, imagine the impact you could have. You're with a seller and you go, of course you could call me anytime, but I have a live Q&A every day from 3 to 5. I'm live. I'm sitting there. I'm doing my work. I'll be in Zoom room 1710. Just pop in. Or I'm Facebook Live. I have a group for all my listings. Any of my listing clients can pop in and see me, talk to me, stay as long as they want. I can show them forms. I can pull up stuff. I get them to sign stuff. I mean, it's just like office hours, like walk-in office hours for your clients. Think how impactful that is.
Yeah, except you don't have to pay for the big overhead, right?
Right. Come to my office, right? Be a secretary.
Or sit in traffic in New York City.
Exactly, right. Yeah, you know that better than anybody. And now a word about Rebus University. The future of real estate training from Las Vegas, Nevada, Trish Williams. How many listings are you taking every month now?
Last month I took 9 listings.
So you took more listings last month than you did all last year.
Yes, I did. Yeah, definitely. You need to do the course. Even if you're already a listing agent, you need to do this. You need to see what all the big guys are doing, what they're out there doing, what information is there. You never can know too much, and the information is completely valuable. It's more than I've seen anywhere in all the different training courses, and I've gone through quite a bit of different training courses. It's more valuable than any of those that I've seen, because it actually shows you the appointment and breaks it down to the call, down to the walk, down to the close. And it's not just one person and their way of doing it. There's 8 different people. So you see all this variation, and you can see what works for you.
If you want the listing success that Trish Williams has had, just type in the coupon code CLA50 on rebusuniversity.com. That's REBUS university.com for, get this, 50% off the Certified Listing Agent course. That's CLA50. You won't regret it. So Tori, let's talk about your free gift. As you know, everybody that comes on the show brings a free gift. And what we do with these gifts, guys, is first of all, now, Tori, how many times have you been on the show? Is it just once, or you've been on twice?
Just once.
Just once.
My
brain is mush. I've done 700 recordings for episodes, and my brain is mush. But I remember vividly the last time you came on. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put it on Tori Toth, Toth, and the number 2. So it's going to be hybendigital.com/Tori Toth and the number 2. All of Tori's information is going to be on there. She's got some awesome products on staging, and she's got an awesome coaching class on video, and she's building a bombastic one now, and maybe by the time this comes out, it'll be out, maybe not. Get on her waiting list. That's digging deeper and deeper into all things video. She's on her way shortly to Australia to talk about it. And sell it in Australia. And anyways, so all her information, you guys want to reach out to her, will be on hybendigital.com/Tori Toth 2. I'm also going to put her free gift And of course, the free gift is always in the Agent Success Toolbox, which is at hybendigital.com/toolbox, or texting the word toolbox to 444999. You'll get Tori's 100 ideas for videos, and every other agent that's been on recently, you'll get all their free gifts as well. So do tell, Tori, please tell me about this.
So one of the big objections people have is that they don't know what to say on camera. And so I really think this is one way just to get over that hump and be able to pick a few ideas that interest you and record them. And what I tell people to do is record in bulk if you can. If you want to do Facebook Live every week, that's fine. You need a strategy, you need a plan put in place, and I can help you do that. But if you, let's say, want to do YouTube and you don't want to be doing videos all the time, if you bulk out your shooting sessions and try and do 5 to 10 of those ideas in one day, and then that's all you're shooting for almost 10 weeks worth of video, 10 weeks worth of video. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I love that idea. I love that idea.
It doesn't take a lot of time.
Yeah, because people, like, I don't want to, it's a pain in the ass, right, to like, oh, yeah, I got to shoot from this, about this every day. You got to remember to do it. I actually had somebody at ClickFunnels say that exact same thing. He actually spends 3 days every 60 days filming videos, and there's a website, and I'll look for I can't remember the name of the website now, but there's a website you can go to that tells you trending topics. And he just talks about the trending topics that show up on this website, and then the next 60 days they just put them out, and then after that he does it again for 3 days, but then he has 57 days they don't have to worry about doing videos. And everyone thinks he's live talking about a trending topic of the day, but he actually shot it already.
Exactly. I mean, that's a hack. That's how people are doing it and how they're doing it so successfully. Or they have a content calendar where they know every day what they're going to talk about, and they plan it out. So every day at 12 o'clock, that's what I'm going to be saying and doing, no matter where I'm at.
And it's got to be like agents. The most successful agents are the ones that are the most self-disciplined, right? They're the ones that say, okay, from 8 to 10 every day, I call all my past clients. I call my sphere of influence. I call expireds, FSBOs, whoever. The people that have a set schedule and can focus in, they're killing it, right? And I think it's the same thing with video almost. You got to be self-disciplined, or you got to have some sort of accountability system to make you do it every day, or else, boom, you're just going to go get caught up in your email, in your social media, in your reacting, and you're just not going to do it. And I'm speaking for myself. I have the same problem.
Exactly. Video, I mean, the key to video is consistency. One video is not going to do anything for you, and it's a waste of time if you think it is. So you need to be consistent. You need to make it a habit, and the course that I provide now does do that. And don't worry, I can, with the I can't think of it right now. with the leash or whatever. I can make sure you get it done.
Yeah, I got you. Right. Crack the whip, I think is what you're saying.
There you go. Oh,
whip
my
the
goodness.
leash. You're thinking about walking your dog right now. It's probably whining. So, okay, so crack the whip.
Exactly.
So that's great. So we're going to put this list, guys. There's 100 things on there. So it'll be a no-brainer, right? You put it on your wall and you just check them off one by one. Talk. Say this. Just do it. And then have somebody post them for you. Right, and you need to get in front of this. This is not going away. Video, you're not going to even know about still photos. You're not going to even know about telephones, all that in the future. It's all going to be video. It's all going to be live streamed. It already is. So this is timely. Jump on it, Tori. This has been awesome. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to come back on the show, and I wish you the best of luck. With the Aussies. I was just out there myself, did a little trip to Australia, New Zealand with the family. Where in Australia are you going?
The conference is in Sydney. And
Sydney.
Then I don't know yet. I'm going to have to talk to you about some places
we went
I
to
should go
Hamilton
visit.
Island for Christmas, and then we went to Sydney for New Year's Eve, and then we went to Queenstown in in New Zealand was just absolutely incredible. So, I mean, there's tons of places to go. Of course, it's a huge continent, but yeah, enjoy that trip. It should be awesome.
Thank you. I will. And I'm going to be looking for your videos, holding you accountable.
Yes, please do. Please do. And I'm going to use your list for myself. Thanks, Tori. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Real Estate Rockstars. If this free content is giving you a ton of value, I want to ask a small favor in return. I need you to pull out your pointing finger and hit the subscribe button. Yes, hit subscribe, please. The more subscribers that we get on Real Estate Rockstars, the better guests are attracted to the shows. We'll get more guests from the top companies, from the top teams, and even more celebrity guests like Robert Kiyosaki and Barbara Corcoran. Also, if you're not a member of our free Facebook group, go to Real Estate Rockstars Radio right on Facebook and join the conversation. I'm on there myself on FaceTime Lives, and we have a lot of communications and questions about the show, and I'd love to see you there. And it's free. People ask me all the time, where am I on social media? I'm real easy to find. Just type in my name. My IG is I am Pat Hyben. It is blowing up on Instagram, adding tons of subscribers, and I'm on there probably twice a day. So definitely follow me on Instagram, as well as everywhere else. Thanks again for listening, and keep rocking.